Looking at something a bit different today, I've got a pair of Raycon everyday earbuds. These were sent in for review by the company, but it is my review. I'm going to be taking a look at the items included with a quick unboxing and also some of the features and what I think of them overall. Onto the included items, we do have a quick start guide. There is a Type A to Type C charging cable. There is a user manual to download. I will be putting some information up on screen as well. With the ear tips, you get quite a good selection of sizes. There are 4 pairs in this box. And there's another pair which is already pre-attached onto the earbuds. A few different colours with this, and I've gone for the green one. The battery box will give you around 3 full charges of the earbuds. And there's a Type C charging port on the underside. They also sent this protective case in. Again, we do have a variety of different designs with that. Also comes with a strap if you want to attach that to it. Feels like a flexible plastic material, but it does have a soft touch finish on the outside. With the bottom section, you can just push that in and that stays in place quite securely. On the top part, there is an adhesive strip. You can take that out and that will help to stick onto the top section. It's a nice enough looking case and it does give some impact protection. Bit on the pricey side for an add-on, but it is quite nicely made. Make sure you pick the correct size ear tips for these, that way you'll get a secure fit and you'll get the best sound out of them. They do have touch sensitive controls on each of the earbuds. And I've put some of that information up on screen for you. It does take a bit of getting used to. Responsiveness could be a little bit better with the touch controls. You do have to be careful not to tap too quickly, for example. Nothing wrong with the overall build quality on these. The plastic material feels absolutely fine. And the Bluetooth connection was mostly reliable. I think once in the last couple of weeks, one of the earbuds disconnected, but I dropped it back into the case and then it just reconnected. The Capsule has around about 500 milliamp hour capacity. Battery life is quite good on these buds. I'm getting around about 6 to 7 hours, but that will vary depending on the distance and of course the connection quality. One thing to note is that when you do put them into the battery box to charge, that breathing light that goes out after 3 times, but it is still charging the buds, so do leave them in there. It's also possible to connect them to 2 different devices. And of course, if you want to, you can use a single earbud on its own. And I'll talk very briefly about the sound. I find the sound to be quite nice overall. The top end or treble is a little bit on the recessed side. And it might not be the best choice if you listen to a lot of instrumental or orchestral pieces. But for everything else, I found that I tended to use the balanced sound, which gave a nice reproduction across the spectrum. The bass mode is quite strong, although it isn't unpleasant. Active noise cancellation was quite effective. I found that to work very well. They also have an awareness mode which does help to amplify the sounds on the outside. That uses the microphones. That can be useful for safety reasons so that you can hear the outside, what's going on there. Here's an example of the pre-recorded voice that they use for the earbuds.
Awareness mode on. Awareness mode off. ANC mode on. Balanced sound. Bass sound. Pure sound.
Also worth a mention is they do have 4 built-in microphones and I didn't have any issues with the call quality. There's a lot of marketing around these earbuds, but I'm really just interested if they're any good, and the overall performance I think is quite decent for the price bracket. They're in the more affordable range and they're certainly competitive with other offerings that I've used. Don't forget, do drop a comment down below if you've got any experience with these earbuds and you'd like to share that. Hope that video gave you an idea of what you can expect with these earbuds, and I look forward to seeing you in future videos.